Hello, people. Sorry if the lighting isn't great, but I don't think anybody that's here came here for quality content. I just thought I would upload a quick video talking about 3 apps, that's 6, Rihanna. 3 apps that have saved my life since being in Tokyo that I think that you should not go to Tokyo and not have. And then like a little bonus app that's just like kind of fun. Focus on me. Also, I know I look like I'm dying, but like I'm fine. I promise I'm fine. I don't know why I look like death. Maybe it's the light. Is that better? I don't know. So the first app I'm going to talk about is Tokyo Subway. This app is very simple, probably doesn't require a lot of explanation from me. I know I don't know how to like record a screen while I'm using an app, so I'll probably just put pictures over here or something. But basically the Tokyo app, the station that you're leaving from and then the station that you're going to, and then it'll tell you which subway transfers you have to take and exactly how much they cost, and very, very simple, but has saved my life because here we have some field trips that are required and I'm like, I don't know how to get here, so just type in where I'm going, where I want to go, press OK, and then it shows you which subways you have to get on, what transfers to take, how long the transfers take, how long the entire trip's gonna be. It's awesome. Unfortunately, Tokyo Subway app, subways aren't all over Tokyo, so you can't just take the subway everywhere. Sometimes you have to take the trains, which I personally don't like the trains because I think the train stations are complicated, but sometimes you gotta take the trains. So there's another app called HyperDia, which will combine subways and train stations that you can take. It's the same idea as the Tokyo Subway app, but it also includes trains and the bullet train and the JR train, blah, 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 blah. Well, this weekend I have to go to Yokohama to give a presentation about music or something in Japanese. I don't know what I'm doing. It's not going to be good. Shh. Anyway, so we have to go to Yokohama. There's no subway to Yokohama that I know of, so I'm going to have to take the train. But anyway, it's the same idea. Type in what station you're leaving from, where you're going. Boom, tells you how long each transfer takes, how much it costs. The difference between this app is it'll give you multiple routes. So sometimes the route might take longer, but it'll be less expensive. Or you might get a route that has a bunch of transfers, but it costs less. Or one that has only one transfer, it's faster, but it costs more. So it gives you like a lot of options, and you can choose like what criteria is most important to you at the time. You might need to get somewhere fast, so you might not care as much about money and just which way is faster. Versus, I left early, I have time, I'd rather take a cheaper route. If it has more transfers, it's fine. There's also another app called MapsMe, which Google Maps is like, I don't want to like attack Google, but like Google Maps sometimes doesn't work properly in Tokyo, as from my experience. Like sometimes it'll just randomly stop working in the middle of a route, or it'll like all of a sudden the GPS can't figure out where you are, and like it'll mess up the whole route, and then you're like stranded somewhere looking like a crazy person. MapsMe is like pretty much the same thing as Google. You just tell it where you're trying to go and it'll make a route, and you can download maps offline. So like you can download a map before you even leave the house and then just look at it when you're trying to get somewhere. I personally don't do that because I'm not good at reading maps, but I'm sure there's plenty of people that are, so that app is also maps.me. The last app, this app isn't specifically for Japan, it's just for you want to make international friends in general. For example, the friend that I went and visited in Nagoya, I met on this app. I did glass carving. I didn't make a video about that, but I did glass carving, and I met that friend who I still talk to on this app as well. So the app is called Hello Talk. It's like a language exchange app where you can, learn languages from other people, and it's not like you don't have to pay for it. You can choose to pay for it if you want to learn multiple languages at one time, but the app itself is free. So basically, I go on there, I give myself a little introduction. I say, I speak English. The language I'm trying to learn is Japanese, for example. So it'll give you a suggestion of a bunch of Japanese people, And, you know, you can just message them and reach out to them. Most people you don't end up being friends with, just like any other app. But some people you make great friendships with. Like, there's 3 or 4 people that I've met on that app that I hang out with. And I don't know. If you're trying to make friends in a foreign country, it's not just for Japan. It's for literally pretty much any country in the world. So if that's something you want to do and make some friends and not use like Tinder or Bumble because those are scary and everybody just wants to, you know. Yeah, so those are just some apps that I've been using since I came to Japan that have been super helpful for me. And I thought if anybody else wants to come to Japan, these apps would be helpful for you to get too. So that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it or if it was helpful, make sure you hit that like button or that subscribe button, or don't, you know, do whatever you want. Okay, I'm going to go. I have stuff to do. Okay.